What a great way to celebrate with family and friends. The Friedman Adventures family was treated to some of the best ribs I think we've ever had. They were so good. Pork ribs and beef ribs. It was dear friend Raphael Yamas and his lovely wife Carmen and their kids who treated us to some of the best ribs we have ever had. They were slow cooked and they literally fell off the bone. A great way to celebrate right before the rain comes with Raphael, who does such a great job. What a blessing his friendship is to all of us, and what a great meal he put on for all of us. Perhaps Michael Limon said it best about these delicious ribs.
Is it good, Michael? I'm telling you.
You're looking at a barracuda just caught by Alex Serrano off San Pedro, California. 26-inch barracuda. They have to be 28 inches to be legal. Does this portend a barracuda bite in Southern California?
Guess what we just caught here? Barracuda outside of San Pedro. 26 inches. There might be some legals.
Already seen early season barracuda at Todos Santos Island off Ensenada, so hang on, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. From San Jose del Cabo. Walking around this morning. A little bit of wind today, so we didn't go fishing. So we come down to the Mercado. Check out what they're selling. Lots of good stuff. Just no stuff for me. But you know, this is the square in the morning. Come on down. You can go to the church. People, morning people cruising around. That's it. That's what we get. Come on down, let's go fishing. But yeah, lots of stuff.
Hey, good morning, my dear friends, and welcome to beautiful Surfside, California. Happy Sunday to you and all of your loved ones. It's a great morning here. It's not all that cold. It's a little chilly. The wind really hasn't manifested itself quite yet, but in a few hours, it's supposed to really hoot. And the rain, you can kind of see it hanging offshore here this morning. It'll be moving in and drenching us later today, tomorrow, perhaps the next day. Looks like we've got some inclement weather in our future here in Southern California, but that is not going to stop a very robust and full report here this morning. I mean, we're going to go down to Cabo San Lucas. We're already down there with that crazy Sean Morgan walking around, said it was a little windy in Cabo this morning. We also took a look at, or we will take a look at the long range situation. We'll see how many fish over 200 pounds the Royal Polaris caught. And did they get one over 300? We'll check on the independents, and we'll take a look around here for the surf fishing bite. You saw Michael Limon screwing around with his grandpa. Somebody suggested he do that. I have no idea who would have done that. We had a great rib feast yesterday with Raphael Yamas. You saw a little bit of that also in Michael Limon's reaction. Great bass fishing last night for our dear friend Nicholas Ramirez, who caught bass, but he also released him. He's a great guy. And also we'll be taking a look at the halibut catches. There was a good one on the Native Sun yesterday, and so much more. Good morning, my friends. You know what time it is. It is time for the morning briefing. Exceptionally delicious cup of coffee here this morning. Hey, by the way, Greg Bates and I, you know the elf? Yeah, the elf. We are both officially crazy. Tomorrow, we start our 72-hour sardine-only eating challenge. All right, so Greg and I, we're going to eat sardines for the next 3 days. There's a thing floating around. There's a doctor who suggests that's really good. Falls on my carnivore diet, so I'm good with that. 72 hours. You start the diet by the first time you eat a sardine. 72 hours later, you eat your last can of sardine or sardine, whatever it is, and you're done with this. You get hungry at any point in time. 3 o'clock in the morning, you wake up and you eat a can of sardines. There's no limitation on how many sardines you can eat. So, man, you know, if I actually like this, I'm going to be banned from Monte Carlo over there 20 seconds. Hey, I don't care if any fish are biting. Can I get like a bucket full of sardines? I'll be doing that here pretty soon if this works out. So there you have it. Sardine challenge will start maybe tomorrow on the morning briefing. I'll eat a can of sardines with you all. All right, don't forget, everybody, the Bart Hall Show is coming up February 15th through the 18th at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. I'll be walking around there on Saturday. That's going to be a lot of fun. You don't want to miss that show. Make sure you drop by the Independence booth and sign up for our 5-day trip. Still a little bit of room on that one, departing April 4th and fishing through April the 9th. That's going to be a really fun fishing trip. And it is tax season. I know, I don't like to bring up stuff that kind of bugs you, but get it over with. And there's no better way to get it over than to call Tim Marquez right now at A Best Income Tax, a guy that you can really trust. He will have your best interests at heart. All right, let's jump into it with you all and talk about Cabo San Lucas. Sean Morgan, he runs the Wild and Sack out of San Jose del Cabo. You saw him walking around the plaza here this morning. He says, man, I'll tell you, really good striped marlin fishing and good dorado fishing. He didn't mention yellowfin tuna this time. I imagine they're kind of in and out, but it sounds like that is kind of out of the picture right now. Didn't mention any wahoo. So it sounds like the focus is striped marlin and dorado. And what the heck's wrong with that? A good friend of mine the other day had 16 marlin that he caught and released with a buddy, Graham Hepson from Torrance, California. That is some pretty darn good fishing. Up there in the San Quintin area, they're going to get some of this weather also. It's going to get nasty down there and in Ensenada shortly, but they've been having occasional good bites on the yellowtail, yo-yo ironfish, catching copious amounts of colorful and delicious eating rockfish, which they transform into fish tacos in Ensenada and Baja California. Man, are they good. And so pretty good fishing there. And then up there in the Ensenada area, our friends at Blackfin Sportfishing, a cornucopia of different species with big bonita, the rockfish, sometimes a yellowtail kicked in there. You want to fish calico bass, you got a shot at that. It's been really good in terms of the variety. All right, long range fishing right now. The Independence just arriving down in the zone. Now, they picked at some wahoo, and they were telling me on board the Independence that it's a very short window on the yellowfin tuna right now. You know, right at daybreak, you get a little bit of a shot, and then an hour before the sun sets, you get a little bit. They're getting a sample. They just need conditions to get better and get that window opened up, and that's up to Mother Nature. You know how that can be. So we'll keep our eyes on the Independence. That short window hopefully is going to pay off here very, very soon. The Royal Polaris has booted it for the docks. She is moving up the Baja Peninsula. She should be into San Diego in a couple of days, and they had a really great trip. Same kind of conditions there. Toward the end, it was a little bit more difficult, but they really had some great fishing on the Royal Polaris. 16 yellowfin tuna over the 200-pound mark. One of those babies, another fish over 300 pounds. They had wahoo and other species mixed in there with it. Roy Rose on the way back, if he can, likes to fish some rockfish. We'll see what kind of weather he's got to come up through, but a nice trip on the Royal Polaris. All right, some surfers starting to swim. I thought they were going to swim into the picture for you so you can see them catching a wave here. They've been really having a lot of fun here recently. Big surf because of the storms and all the wind that is generated by those storms has provided the surfers there with some fun times. All right, let's talk about Southern California. And as you know, rockfish season is close, but that is not prohibiting guys from having a really good time. I mean, it has been pretty fun here recently. Native Sun, 21-pound halibut yesterday. Nice big flatfish, 10 halibut in total. That is good fishing. Nice bite for the Native Sun, who continues their tournament. They have thousands of dollars in prizes. They fish Wednesday through Sunday out of 22nd Street Landing in San Pedro, California. So nice day for them yesterday. And we saw some halibut, some private boaters coming up with some fish. It's been pretty darn good, I will tell you that right now. So halibut fishing up there in the Channel Islands. Aloha Spirit's been focusing on those fish also, and Pat O'Brien does his usual fine work on the flatfish up there in that neck of the woods. In the Central Coast area, we're seeing some nice halibut also. Richie Pusateri, 6 nice flatfish out of Central Coast. Sportfishing charters, nice hit for them. Those are some really beautiful fish. No question about it. It bodes well, all of this squid that we have around here in our local environment at the islands, on the coast, on the banks. Now, some of that has thinned out, but I believe it's temporary. It ebbs and it flows, but it's a magnet. It is part of the food chain. It's what attracts predators, and we had one of the best halibut years we've ever seen last year. Now here in 24, we're already getting some really good signals and signs. Also a little signal on white sea bass. This is going to be one heck of a spring in Southern California. It should be absolutely crazy around here. So nice shot on the native sun. All right, on board the Mission Belle down there out of San Diego, my dear friend Sean Hardigan. Mimi Pham, his girlfriend, just had a beautiful baby here recently. No, I'm not talking about Scott Buchert. They had a baby. And man, I'll tell you right now, they had a great day. Scott sent me that photo of a nice sand bass. Beautiful, beautiful catch for them. They ended up with 21 sand bass, 170 whitefish. A nice day on board the MB out of Point Loma Sport Fishing. So that local bass fishing and white fishing and all of that stuff that provides such excellent table fare is continuing out of San Diego. Remember, San Diego-based boats can make a left-hand turn. Once they get into Mexican waters, they can fish rockfish because, of course, rockfish is legal in Mexican waters, not legal here in this neck of the woods. By the way, at the end of today's report, since I think we're going to get rained, you may be cooped up. If you haven't seen a young lady that we met down in Ensenada, Paulina, started fishing when she was really, really young and carrying on the tradition of her mother and her aunt and her uncle and a lot of people around her. I'll tell you, you're going to enjoy meeting her. If you haven't, stick around till the end. And also, I'll take you on a tour of the Ensenada Fish Market. Man, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. The guys at the fish market, it's called the Mercado Negro in Ensenada, are so nice, so much fun, and you get to see all kinds of crazy fish. Stick around for that. We'll have that for you in a little bit. Gabriel Ibarra. I haven't fished with Gabriel for way too long. Out there yesterday, he caught a nice sculpin. He was happy with that. On board the Spitfire, I believe it was the Spitfire, Nicholas Ramirez had some calico bass yesterday, and then he jumped on the new Del Mar last night. He said the bass bite was really good. And man, I'll tell you, that bass bite holding up under these conditions, and I'm not talking about they didn't have wind or any rain or anything like that, but you do get a reduction in water temperature when you have wind. And that bass didn't slow down at all. And that's pretty typical for wintertime bass. Once in a while, you get a huge drop, like an 8-degree drop, they'll get lockjaw. But a few degrees, they normally hang in there. Nick fishing leadhead and fresh dead squid or a sliding egg sinker with a big hook like a 5-0 hook. Works really, really well. Had a great time. And, of course, Nicholas Ramirez releasing 3 sand bass. That's beautiful stuff. To live to fight another day. A true sportsman, Nick Ramirez, no question about it. So good stuff going on before we go into what is going to be a rainy period with some wind. At least I think we're going to be dealing with that till Tuesday and perhaps beyond that. So we'll watch it very closely. That's why, hey, we'll do something like eat sardines for 3 days. See if that will have any effect on the weather. Maybe it'll shut it down. All right. Geo Vibes, good barred perch fishing for him. There's been some great barred perch fishing in northern Baja California and southern California. It's been outstanding, really good. You know, a lot of guys like to fish really light line. Noli Yan, he'll fish 2-pound sometimes. He'll get way down there. Other guys fish a little bit heavier. Dan Lightfoot tossed out a worm here. He went down to Big Fish Bait and Tackle in the beautiful city of Seal Beach, your surf fishing headquarters. He bought some worms, tossed it out, and it was way rougher than this yesterday. Bigger surf, it seemed like, and he pulled a nice barred perch out of the water. So there's a lot of barred perch around here right now. Lee Yeej with great barred perch fishing. Michael Ortiz with a 16 plus inch barred perch. That is a good one, man. That's a beautiful fish. No question about it. So some good barred perch. There's still a little bit of yellowfin croaker, and you can still pull a flatty out of the surf. Now, as I admonish you all one more time again, stay away from this in the coming days. You look at those waves crashing up on the jetties. You're up on a jetty, or even here, you can catch a rogue wave rolling up here every once in a while, and we lose people every single year. So give it a break. Plenty of great weather days in our future. Just hang on for that. I'll tell you, that is absolutely mandatory. You give it a little bit more time, and then you can get out there and do some surf fishing. But it's really been a good surf fishing year. Michael Raven with a nice bar perch also yesterday that I saw. So good job, Michael, as we continue to hammer away at it. We take a look at our lobster situation. It has been very, very good hoop netting on the local scene as well as Catalina Island. Yesterday was a perfect day to get it done. Last night there was not much wind at all, so that really facilitated getting out and doing really, really well. Greg Johnson from Daiwa. That's right, Greg, I hope you're doing well. He calls it grocery shopping when he goes out and hoop nets for lobsters and crabby fish. San Diego Bay yesterday, and they had reason for celebration and to break out the champagne because they had some really great hoop netting last night. We also have seen some great hoop netting for several other guys like Seth Heinrich. Limits for 2 guys of langostas, beautiful lobster, and they were done by 10:30 in the evening. So nice going there, Seth. Really good stuff going on in San Diego Bay as it just really continues to do really well. Don't forget, your surf fishing headquarters, Big Fish Bait and Tackle in the beautiful city of Seal Beach, California. You can get all the bait you need. You can get all the tackle you need. Everything you need to really make your little heart happy. As we move up on Valentine's Day, you'll find down there at Big Fish Bait and Tackle. March the 17th, we'll be at 22nd Street Landing for a little event, 9 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. Free boat rides on board the El Patron, and Friedman Adventures will be there. You can come in and see our studio and just shuck it up with the guys from Friedman Adventures. We are definitely looking forward to that. And again, the Bart Hall Show coming up here on February 15th through the 18th. Something you don't want to miss. All right, my friends, don't forget, Sardine Challenge tomorrow. We'll run it down. If anybody gets out, actually, I mean, if anybody is out fishing right now, it's perfect, but here comes the rain, man. It looks like it's about an hour away from here in SoCal, at least here in Surfside, starting to surround us a little bit, and we should see the rain start to fall, and that wind should start to pick up here shortly also. All right, have a great day. It's always wonderful spending time with you. Stay tuned. Don't you dare go anywhere. You're going to love Paulina, and you're going to love that tour of the Ensenada Fish Market. It is spectacular. All right, have a great day. Hey, and as always, whoa, I hope to see you really, really soon. Go get your sardines. Paulina, ¿cómo estás?
Philip, good. You?
Es tan bueno de verte.
Yeah, same here.
Ok, hablamos español en esta entrevista si quieres, ¿verdad? ¿O quieres hablar en inglés? Como tú quieras.
Yeah.
English.
English, yeah.
All right, English. And all right, your English is really great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So here we are. We're at Botes Juanitos.
Botes Juanitos.
What is Botes Juanitos? What is your relationship to the person who's the head of Botes Juanitos?
I'm Berenice's daughter.
Oh my God! And Berenice is who?
Berenice, it's my mom. She's the owner here, also with my aunt and my uncle.
You know what, Paulina? I think I met your mother recently,
Yeah.
and now it's like we're like the best. I mean, seriously, I feel like we're good friends, and I think we've known each other for a month or so.
Yeah, she talked about you.
Oh, really?
Philip came by and he said he want to go fishing.
Did she say anything bad about me?
No,
keep that to yourself.
Okay, yeah.
You're killing me. I love it. And so anyway, you know, some people sometimes wonder how a girl like you, a pretty girl, you know, you should be doing girl things, is what people think.
Yes.
But your amor, your love,
My true love.
is fishing.
Fishing, yeah.
You love fishing.
I love fishing. I started fishing since I was 7 years. I went with my uncles and my grandfather there. Actually, I started here in the rocks with a soda can and some lime.
Oh my God, I've seen kids do that in Mexico my whole life.
Yeah, with some bread or candies or whatever I have handy. And I throw it there and I have some crabs, some mackerel, and maybe sardines. And there, yeah, those were the beginnings.
Yeah.
And then I went fishing with my uncle and grandfather. And we caught some white sea bass, some bonitas, yellowtails. Yeah, those were my
Wow.
first catches.
And so when you were doing that on the rocks, and you were how old?
Like 6 years.
What was it that made you enjoy that so much? Was it just the idea that, wow, I want to catch that big fish, or was it being outdoors, or was it all of that?
All of that. I mean, I like a lot of outdoor activities. I like go outside for hiking, for run, and fishing, kayaking, and those things. But at the beginning, it was because here in the marina, I saw people coming with the catches, the boats that go fishing, rock out something, and I was like, oh, I would like to catch something too. And just playing here around in my backyard, getting some crabs or something. And then my uncles were the ones who, hey, you should go with us, and tell my mom that, hey, bring her here at 6 a.m. We're going fishing.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yes.
How great. And how did they treat you? Did they treat you like, did they tell you scrub the boat, clean the boat,
Yeah, sure.
do this and that? They didn't treat you like,
I was another one of them.
perfect. And you probably like that,
I
right?
like that, yes. I mean, they were carefully with me with some
Sure.
movements with the boat, of course. But
Sure.
yeah, it's like, hey, the water is coming inside the boat, take it out. Because we were in the panga. So it was take the water off or bring me one fish for bait or something. So it was one of them.
Yeah. Do you feel like that has brought your family, your uncles, your mom, you together closer because you all love the same thing? So you participate in that together.
Yeah.
That makes your family even closer, doesn't it?
Yeah. Also, I mean, my relationship with my mom is super cool because of the fishing, I think. Because it's the sport of the hobby that we get together. And it's
Yeah.
like, hey, mom, let's go fishing. Yeah, look, I found these new lures, these rods. And yeah, let's go try it out. Oh, we heard this fishing report outside. Let's go for some tunas or something.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I have two boys, Philip and Patrick. And if I say to them today, hey, you guys want to come over and we'll sit down for 6 hours and talk, they'll go,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to do that. But if I say, hey, you guys want to go fishing for all day long today? Oh, yeah, well, we're in, man. Let's go. And guess what happens? You talk and you
Yeah.
have a, yeah.
That's the only thing you have to do over there. I mean, you have nothing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you and your mom, do you just fish for the fun of it, or do you get into tournaments?
Yeah, both. I mean, we start fishing for fun. I mean, we have 1 year only participating in tournaments last year, 2023.
Yeah.
And we have very good luck. I mean, we participate in all the tournaments. They were like 8, and I can say we won 6 out of 8. Some of the women category and some of them overall. And yeah, we had pretty good results with yellowtails, with lingcots, with rockcots, with bonitas, and all the things we have here in the Pacific.
Did you win some tournaments or
Yeah.
place in the tournaments?
Yeah, first places of women in Copa Baja California.
Really?
Yeah, the one that has for the circuit that is Bahía de Los Ángeles, San Felipe, Ensenada, and San Quintín.
Yes.
We won Bahía de Los Ángeles and San Quintín with a yellowtail and a lingcot. Those. There's a tournament here in Ensenada every year that is called Torneo Familiar de Armadores.
Uh-huh.
And we have won that one twice in 2022 and
Wow.
23. Yeah, also with Bonita and a lingcot as well. And
Man, your English, number one, is so good. And number two, your knowledge about fishing is very
Yeah.
impressive.
I mean, I grew up here.
I know. It's fantastic. Where's your favorite place to fish in Mexico?
Cabo.
Really?
Cabo, yes.
Do you like catching marlin or
Yeah,
what?
marlin, dorado. The weather over there is fantastic.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's funny because it's the Pacific also over there, but it's different. I mean, the hot weather, or winter here, it's the winter there. So
Yeah.
the summer, sorry. But yeah, I mean, I like a lot on Cabo.
Have you ever fished San Quintín?
Yes, I fished there. That's where we won with the yellowtail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a fun place to fish.
Yeah.
Isla San Martin is cerca.
Yeah, and everything there.
Yeah.
The canal.
And, exactly.
Yes.
And how about here in Ensenada? This place, Man, I mean, before the bluefin tuna, this was a good place to fish, but now it's like world-class fishing.
Yes, it is. With this bluefin tuna tournament, is getting better.
Yeah.
I mean, we participated last year. It wasn't very lucky for us because the weather was pretty bad. A lot of wind, a lot of kind of rainy, and the waves were too big. But
Yeah.
we are hoping this year we have better luck than the last year.
Yes.
And let's see what happens.
Absolutely, 100%. Paulina, have you ever thought about like getting your captain's license or working on a boat and going full rack that way? Have you
Yes,
thought about
I would
that?
like that.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. In the future, I mean, when I retire, let's say.
There you go.
Yeah, I would like to have my own panga because I like pangas better than big boats.
You do?
Yeah, I feel like I have more space. I can go over there and with my rod that, hey, move here, yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yes. Yeah, and I would like to take small groups to fish. I mean, I be the captain and I would take, 3-4 people over there and yeah, let's something local and get some fish there.
Do you ever fish from the shore, for like surf fishing, de la orilla? You
No,
ever fish
I
like
have
that?
never.
You got to try that.
Yeah.
I was telling your mom about that.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? What are you talking about? It is
Yes.
so much fun.
No, I have never, but I would like also try kayak fishing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a tournament here also every year of kayak tournament. They're near Hotel Coral.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I would like to try that too.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'll tell you what, you are an incredible person. How old are you? Okay.
That's
Yeah,
secret.
don't, yes. Sorry. I didn't ask that question, did I?
Yes.
Woo!
Pretty young. That's the answer.
And what do you do for, you said
Yeah,
when
I
you
work.
retire?
I work. Yeah.
What do you do?
I work for a consulting IT company.
Uh-huh.
I work in the supplier area, so that's my current job.
Yeah, but your love is still here on
Oh,
the
yeah,
water.
it's my hobby. I mean, if I could go fishing every day, I will.
Yeah. How often do you fish every year?
Twice a month, I will say.
Really?
Yes. I mean, if the weather let us, let's go.
Biggest fish you've ever caught?
Tuna, 80 kilos.
80 kilos. That's a nice
Yes,
one.
Yeah.
Where was that? Here?
Yeah. Here.
What boat was that on?
In the panga, this one, the Ola.
Oh shoot, that's so cool. On
Yes.
what'd you catch it on? You were trolling with a.
Yeah, trolling with this Matmac nomads.
Yeah, those things are hot,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
ones.
You caught that's a big
Yeah,
fish.
and it's very tired. I mean, I fought like 45 minutes to take it into the boat.
Really?
Yes.
That's great. That's pretty fast.
Yeah, but I mean, she was cooperating.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Fantastic, Paulina. This has been an absolute pleasure. Your mom has been so nice to us here at Botes Juanitos.
Yeah.
I love Ensenada. And once again, it's really a pleasure. Keep
Yeah,
fishing.
sure. I will.
You
and
know
you
what?
should come here.
I'm here all the time.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you know.
It's the first time I met you. But
Yeah, I know,
We should go
exactly.
fishing whenever you
Let's
want.
do it. In
Yeah.
fact, not only on a boat, but I want to take you and we'll get a bunch of people and we'll go down and do the surf fishing thing. I think you'd really find that a lot of fun. You catch big lenguados, halibut, you can
I
catch
would
perch.
like to.
And, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the equipment, I guess.
we got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Greg will take care of that.
Okay, then
Look at
I'm
him.
in.
Yeah. Paulina, you're the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Philip.
My pleasure. Everybody, welcome to the Mercado Negro, the black market here in Ensenada, Baja California Norte. It is such a special place. It was founded in 1958, the year I was born. So it's really, really old. You get to go in, you check out the fish. You can see what's fresh, what's not fresh. You can see what the locals are catching right now. It's really a lot of fun. So let's get in, check out the prices, check out the local catch, and find out what's happening in the Mercado Negro. Check this out. We got some smoked fish here, probably marlin, I'm guessing. These almejas or clams are really great. These are oysters, more clams. I mean, there's so much stuff here. Oh my God, check this out, Greg. We have got, well, you got a bucket of sardines there. I don't know about that one. That looks like bait to me. But here you've got pulpo, which is octopus. Look at these beautiful shrimp. And remember, these prices are in pesos. Right now, while we're filming, it's 16 pesos to the dollar. And these are kilos. So we're talking 2.2 pounds. So that is the price for 2 pounds, 260 pesos. And you can see the variety of shrimp they have, all kinds of different sizes. Juan, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y ustedes? Buenos días.
Muy bien. ¿De dónde vienen esos camarones?
Ok, por aquí en el letrero dice Sinaloa.
Ah, muy bien.
Este viene de Guaymas. Aquel viene también de Guaymas, Santa Clara, San Felipe y Puerto Peñasco.
San Felipe, mejor mi nombre, Felipe.
Excelente, amigo.
Muy bien, y son fresquitos, se ve,
Fresco, ajá,
¿verdad?
exacto.
¿Y qué más tenemos aquí?
Por este lado tenemos pescado.
Ah, muy bien. Bocacio o rocot, ¿verdad?
Sí, tenemos lo que es el atún, tenemos cabrilla, rocot, mojarra,
Pez blanca.
tiburón,
Oh, wow. Este es 140.
al kilo.
Barato.
Barato, muy barato.
En Gringolandia este es, oh my God, 20
caro.
dólares por libra,
Sí,
algo
sí.
así. Ajá.
Un libra, el pescado blanco. También hay perico. Perdón,
Ah, no.
perico, muy bueno.
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Tenemos el perico, el pargo.
Ajá.
Pargo también muy bueno para hacerlo zarandeado en las
Wow.
brasas.
Oh, cómo no, cómo
Muy
no.
bueno.
Y este Garibaldi
El Garibaldi.
es contra la ley en Gringolandia.
California.
Sí, tú sabes,
no hay
¿verdad?
problema.
Sí, pero
Ese
aquí no.
Te puedes ir hasta la cárcel si agarran uno de esos.
¿Perdón?
Es que aquí como avientan la red,
Sí.
pues agarra pescado de todo.
Oh, entiendo.
Ya como ya
Sí,
están
sí, sí.
adentro, pues para
No, yo no tengo
tirarlos,
problema, sí,
sí.
entiendo.
Y en realidad son muy buenos.
Ya, muy bien.
El sabor es como el camarón.
Bueno, es el pescado del estado de
Símbolo.
California. Entonces es un símbolo y bla, 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 bla,
Sí,
bla.
sí, sí. Mucho
Sí,
problema.
pero es como un rocot o cualquier otro pescado, ¿verdad? Sí.
Pues las
Ah,
caiguitas.
cangrejos.
Ah, cangrejos. Y este lado hay bacalao negro.
Hey, este es, ¿qué?
Bacalao negro.
Ah, sí. Este es muy hondo, ¿verdad?
Muy profundo.
Ajá.
Muy profundo.
Sablefish short.
Todos.
Ujú. Wow, muy bien. Jurel, la cabeza de jurel.
Ajá, exacto.
Y este es,
Mi vecino aquí también
Ah.
tiene pescadito. Mira. Tiene lo que es la vieja. y
oh,
el
mi
bacalao.
esposa me dijo, cuidado con las viejas en México.
No, dile eso, no
Oh,
piden
es otro
dinero.
tipo. Oh.
No piden dinero y no son tóxicas. Mira, tenemos una anguila también.
Anguilas.
Mira,
Mira este.
esta muy
¿Puedes
peligrosa
enseñar
cuando
los
está vivo.
dientes a la
Sí.
Es peligroso, es un more, ¿verdad?
Cuando está vivo es muy peligrosa.
Ajá.
Porque si tú agarras así, se te empieza a enrollar.
Ah,
se
muy-
te enrolla y te aprieta muy fuerte.
Wow, increíble. ¿Y cómo sale la carne? Blanco,
Pues,
blanquito.
Es blanca, ajá.
Ajá.
Solamente que esta la preparan así, solo lo cortan como en trozos
Ajá.
para hacer los rollos de sashimi.
Ah, muy bien. Sashimi.
Del sushi, perdón.
Ah, muy bien. Qué bueno. Bueno, Juan, gracias.
Para servirte.
Nos
amigo.
vamos a regresar. Gracias.
Ok.
Caballeros, Felipe.
Felipe.
Muchas gracias. Cuando regreso, yo voy a dar mi canal de YouTube
Sí.
a ustedes. Y,
Pescadería El Jolitos, número 42 y 41.
bueno, sí. Este Greg es el nombre de la empresa. Oh, él no habla. That's the name of the business. So, visitar a nuestros amigos aquí, por favor.
Aquí en Ensenada, Baja California, para el mundo.
Sí, gracias.
Desde el Mercado Negro para servirles.
Muy bien. Gracias, Juan.
Que tengan un buen día.
Tú
Cuídense
también.
mucho gusto.
Vamos a regresar muy
Ok,
pronto.
perfecto, aquí los
Ok.
esperamos.
Gracias. Ok, más cosas. Bueno, these shrimp are so beautiful, Greg. Right here. Check that out. Look at these pismo clams. Right here, more oysters. Man, this looks so good. There is so much stuff here that it's incredible. That fish up there, pescado blanco, pez blanco, you creo, whitefish. So you got sand bass here. You got more whitefish. You got more viejas. Really, really great looking stuff. Yeah, Juan.
Para después que vuelvas,
Ajá.
para que me digas el nombre de tu canal.
Oh, cómo no. Sí, yo voy a regresar con eso. Yeah, no problema. All right, and more fish, all kinds of stuff. Let's look over here, Greg. We'll just keep going. You can show everybody the fish. There's a bunch of boccaccio up there. Knowledge of what is biting locally is going to point you toward what is probably the freshest. It's wintertime here in Ensenada, so this is a time when you're going to catch sheep's head, you're going to catch whitefish, you're going to catch rockcod. maybe some barracuda. They've had some barracuda out there at Todos Santos Islands, maybe some jurel. But when you start seeing maybe a dorado or something like that, that's going to be imported in here. So that is not going to be the freshest. The freshest is what's being caught local. Here's some barracuda right here. So they have a little shot. If you're a Friedman Adventures family member, you know there's been some gar, some barracuda here in the Ensenada area. So really cool stuff. All right, let's keep going here. Greg, are you enjoying this, Greg? Man, this is great, isn't it? Corvina, you got mackerel, you got more rockfish here. Buenos días, caballero. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. All right, beautiful. Let's head down here, Greg. And more fish here. You can see. This looks like. You got swordfish? Oh my God! Whoa! Check that out, Greg. That's beautiful. Let's get this gentleman. Is that swordfish is fresquito, ¿verdad?
Fresco.
¿Cuánto cuesta? 180.
No, for you 170.
Pero es tan barato.
But good price for you to buy me.
Es que ya estamos grabando por mi canal de YouTube.
All right, you
Pero, yeah, por ponerte famoso.
All right.
That looks beautiful. That is beautiful.
Drinks, different things.
Uh-huh.
I haven't clam, all
Show us.
Yeah. This is for fry.
Uh-huh.
For fry. This is oyster, clams, twins, oyster ball, nail, and small fish, whatever that you need.
Man, it's beautiful.
When you come by, you bring your cooler. I want to give you ice free.
Oh, great.
All right.
And you can buy fish here and go over here and they'll cook it, right?
Take the girl.
Yeah,
The girls.
the girls, okay.
You over there.
All right, perfect.
You don't want to eat right here. You can take home. They cook you for home.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Your English is great. Fantastic. It is.
High school.
No, it's very good. Hey, gracias.
Where you come from?
Gringolandia, Los Angeles.
LA. I was living in Huntington Park.
Huntington Park.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I went to a school right there.
Very cool. That's why your English is so good.
When you come back, remember, any table has a number. This is my 34.
Local 34, 34.
As for Montana.
Montana. Mucho gusto.
All right.
All right, perfect. Good stuff, man. Whoa, look at this tuna. This is atún de aleta azul, I think. ¿Verdad? It's beautiful. Really beautiful. ¿Cuánto cuesta por kilo? 230. 230 pesos for a kilo, not a pound, a kilo. 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds. So beautiful. And, oh, shoot. What do we have here? What do you call those things? ¿Cómo se llaman esas? Almejas, ¿qué? Cholula. I forget what you call those in English, but somebody out there will know. Put a comment down below to help your host. Yes. Huita? Huita. Okay, there it is. Thank you. And this is smoked marlin and smoked tuna. So, man, just so much stuff. Whoa! Now we're getting to the good stuff, Greg. We got some fresh tuna in the round here, it looks like. Atún de aleta azul, beautiful. So we've got that here, all kinds of other species too. Man, good stuff. I'm sorry, excuse me. Ese es de local, ¿verdad? Ese pescado? Muy bien. All right, Greg, let's go down the other side. Follow me around the corner here. I know you're enjoying this, Greg, because... Absolutely. Whoa, that's all right. Días. ¿Cómo está todo? ¿Bien? Ok, yo tengo un canal de YouTube. Dinos algo de... Hey, dinos algo...
Ya sabes, ven.
Dinos algo del mercado negro. ¿Puedes decirme algo? ¿Tú conoces algo de la historia o...? No, ok. ¿Tú?
No.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué tenemos. Gracias a ustedes. Muy bien. Un poco tímido. A little bit shy there. But we're moving ahead. All right. Yes, I noticed, Greg, you were filming the girl when I was talking. Very smart. All right, and we've got, looks like some more. You can see here in the case, Greg, all kinds of shrimp, beautiful stuff. And I know what you like. You like seeing fish in the round. Whole fish, so here we go. Whoa, those are some big freaking bonito, aren't they? Look at that. Bueno, buenos días. ¿Cómo están ustedes? ¿Bien? ¿Todo bien? Estos bonitos son grandes, ¿verdad? Este jurel es fresquito, se ve. Señor, ¿cómo te llamas?
Manuel.
Manuel, Felipe.
Felipe.
Estás cortando pescados aquí, ¿verdad?
Fileteando pescado.
¿Qué
Felipe.
tienes aquí? ¿Qué tipo de pescado? ¿Y siempre es fresquito?
Pues sí, esta es cabrilla pinta.
Ah, sí.
Esa cabrilla extranjera.
Ah, muy bien. No están aquí, ¿verdad?
No, esta viene de Bahía.
Bahía de Los Ángeles.
De Los Ángeles.
Muy bien.
Sí.
Y enfrente tiene
El
rocod.
Cabrilla pinta.
Sí.
Este es pargo.
Ajá.
Más cabrilla. Abajo es el lomo prieto. Más rocot también.
Sí.
Este es cabrilla. Más rocot. Lisa.
Ajá.
Yellowtail.
Ajá.
Jurel.
Pura.
Y bonita.
Perfecto.
Sí.
Bueno.
Filetes curvina, blanco, whitefish y cabrilla.
Perfecto.
Sí.
Bueno, caballeros,
Bueno.
gracias.
Muchos thank yous.
No, a ti.
Ok, amigo.
Gracias.
¿Ese dónde va a salir ese?
¿Perdón?
¿Qué canal?
Ah,
Tele, TV.
sí, yo cuando estamos terminados de grabar voy a regresar y enseñar a ustedes. Te lo juro. ¿Ok? Gracias. ¿Qué más tenemos aquí? Hey, ¿cómo se llaman esas cosas en español?
Esto se llama almeja generosa, mejor conocida como almeja chiluda.
Oh, sí, 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 sí. ¿Y son ricos? ¿Cómo se prepara?
Esa la preparas como la normal, cóctel, ceviche, aguachile.
Oh, de veras. Y es rico.
Es rico.
Ajá, muy bien.
Afrodisíaco también, te da superpoderes.
¿Cuánto cuesta? Por kilo.
Este es del Golfo.
Ajá.
Esa te vale $5. Y esa blanca es del Pacífico. Esa te vale $10.
Oh, ok. Muy bien.
Sí, la puedes hacer
¿De dónde vienen?
Esa viene de La Paz y esta viene de San Felipe.
Ok, muy bien. Perfecto. Gracias, caballero.
Que tengas buen día.
Gracias. Con permiso. They got more smoked fish here, Greg. And then it looks like we've got a cornucopia of different species here, Greg. Let's see. Can I find one here that you, Greg, would not know what it is? I don't think so. You know what that is, right? You don't know what kind of fish that is? Whoa, that is a tree fish. That's a tree fish right there. Pescado audible. And it looks like calico bass there. More viejas, which are sheep's head. A lot of calico bass, whitefish. We have these beautiful boccaccio here, Greg. Oh, and the missing link is here. The blue perch. The half moon perch, which I have not seen for a long time around Catalina Island. Here they are. So there you go. And then more beautiful rock cod fillets. Beautiful stuff here in the Mercado Negro in Ensenada. I don't know about you. I'm enjoying this thoroughly. This is so much fun. And you can see those prices. I'll remind you all one more time again that it is 16 to the dollar right now. That might change. You might be watching this later. So all I got to do is figure that out. And this is for kilo, not for pound. ¿Qué tenemos?
Kiko.
Oh, él tiene miedo, tímido. ¿Y usted, señor? ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, muy bien.
Gracias por tenernos en tu casa aquí. Bueno,
Aquí
eso
es
es
así,
el Mercado Negro.
Mercado Negro.
Desde 1958.
58.
Yo nací en 58.
Yo 68.
Oh my God, este mercado es bien viejo,
Bien.
porque yo soy bien viejo. Muchos pescados,
Sí,
todo es fresquito.
Sí, todos del día.
Ajá.
Pescado de la pesca diaria.
Ah, qué bueno.
Sí, es de aquí ribereño, pues. Sí, así es.
Entonces, ¿los pescadores llegan en la tarde
En la
o qué?
tarde, sí, en la tarde.
Y con todo
Con
su...
todo su equipo, pesca, sus pescados.
Ah, muy bien.
Todo.
¿Cómo se llama, señor?
Víctor.
Víctor, Felipe.
Felipe,
Sí,
ok.
mucho gusto.
Bienvenido. Mándenos clientes.
¿Cómo no? Eso es
Dile
porque
que
estamos
buen
haciendo esto.
pescado, dile.
Muy
Que
bien.
traigan sus hieleras y aquí le vamos a regalar hielo.
Llenarlos, ¿verdad?
Y hielo gratis, dile.
Ah, qué
La
bueno.
compra. La compra.
Ice is free, everybody. So you come here, bring your ice chest.
Dile que traigan hielera porque luego van a matar.
Yeah, bring your ice chest and fill it up
Van a
because
batallar.
you're not going to get a better deal. Victor, gracias.
Ok.
Nos vemos. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Gusto verlos. Gracias. Y este camarón se ve tan fresquito. Este se ve tan fresquito. ¡Woo! Delicioso. Ok, gracias. All right, gracias. Hey, I don't know. That concludes our little venture or our little experience here in the Mercado Negro. You can see everybody is so kind and polite. They're really great guys. And not only that, you're not going to find a better price than you can find here at the Mercado Negro in Ensenada. Right out front of here is the Malecon. You can go for a walk and eat all kinds of food and enjoy the ambience and the lovely people. And then down on the very end is something called, I think it's called Plaza Bandera, the plaza where the giant Mexican flag is. All kinds of stuff to enjoy there. All right, my friends, hope you can make it to the Mercado Negro sometime really, really soon.